Bro, this Premier League season might be the craziest of all. Like, we've got Chelsea arguably back in their prime. Like, who would have thought that after having their first game a mere draw, plus on top of that, losing Cole Palmer before the match with groin injury would still manage to destroy West Ham? Like, let's be honest. This was personal, as if Chelsea wanted to take revenge on Graham Potter after the disaster he had produced for them. But still, I felt bad for the guy because he got battered. Then we are seeing Spurs. I mean, Spurs of all people playing peak football. They literally showed us that Man City's hype after the Wolves game was nothing but a flipping bluff. Because let's be all honest, Spurs dominated Man City in every essence of the game. Like, City had probably best 11 on the pitch. If you change 2 or 3 players here and there, first half was mostly equal from both sides. But you could see the gulfing difference between the levels of Man City and Tottenham. And yes, I'm saying levels because in literally first half, City were losing the balls in their own halves, making errors, which eventually did lead to both of the goals. First goal came when Stones slipped and Richarlison easily found Johnson, who converted the chance. Even in that instance, you could say Lewis should have done a lot better because he was front of Johnson, but his timing was off. Then second goal literally came due to Trafford's mistake. Like, why are you forcing the play when there is no need for it? Even though in first half, City had some possession. But second half, Spurs killed the entire game. And again, all credit goes to Thomas Frank for converting this Tottenham side. Like, under Thomas Frank, they are being more pragmatic. It's not always about attack like it used to be under Ange now. They are playing according to their opponents and especially exploitation of their weakness, like Spurs today did an excellent job of pressing City relentlessly, like man-to-man aggressive press from them, and it worked under pressure. Man City were not able to build the ball. And again, looking at this Man City, it feels like they need more time. More time to gel up, build some chemistry, because the players weren't even on same wavelength. And Spurs were talking all the advantages they had in the world. Defensively solid, their defense is something else. And Thomas Frank is really putting more emphasis of their defensive aspects. And it's working. Jed Spence was balling against Bob, who was outstanding against Wolves. Like, I love Jed Spence's game. The guy doesn't get enough of credit. He's defensive, solid in attack. He's brilliant. He's rapid, which allows him to help and stretch the pitch in attacking transitions. He's an absolute baller. Then Porro, similar good game from him, kept Marnush and Doku quite the partnership of Van de Ven. And Romero is just peak Romero with his aggressive style of play and Van de Ven with his calmness. He even made an excellent goal-saving block. So defensively, they were crazy. Midfield is what separates them. It's more combative nature style of midfield. You know, like Palhinha again, showing his class recoveries after recoveries. He's been a great addition, bringing that needed experience. Also scoring the goal, Bentancur conducting the game, and Pape Matasar has been outstanding performer for them. He's consistently putting on some great performances. Time after time, he almost plays like a box-to-box midfielder, Kudus. Good game didn't contribute in attack as much as he wanted to, but his work rate puts his performances right up there. Johnson scored a goal, was brilliant. And Richarlison, of all people, is on a brilliant run of form. Like, the World Cup is closing in and Richarlison is peaking again there. No surprise in that. Overall, Spurs fans should be happy because they've got something to be hopeful about this season, because they just need few more additions here and there and they'll be right up there for top 4 contention. Who knows if they keep on performing like that, we might even see them making a title charge. But again, it's just initial games, so we can't make such assumption. And it's Tottenham, so you know they've got their tendencies. But as for City, man, they need time. They really need to go to that ground zero and build themselves up, because Pep of all people must be pissing, right? Because they played shit. They played like they were a relegation side. How bad are they really? They can't build properly. The players who are supposed to be gifted technically are losing balls like it's charity or something. Their defensive structure is shit in defensive transition. They are still vulnerable. They aren't creative enough. Like, they were rarely creating any good chances for Haaland. When they did, it was not up to his mark. Man City needs that time to get their players to gel up together to be on the same wavelength. because this team got the potential to be right up there with very best which they used to be, but now it feels like they are a shadow of their former self, which is hilarious. Like how they mighty have fallen kind of shit is happening with them though. I do believe Man City will recover from this, but it's high time for them to wake up, because if they don't, someone else is definitely going to wake up from that. We can switch towards the other game, which happened before it was of Chelsea versus West Ham. Now this match was a banger, even though match started off bit of here and there mess as Paquetá scored an outrageous goal. Like I'm sure he must have betted on himself that he will score yesterday, and that was crazy ass goal. But after that, Chelsea did not make a comeback. It was humiliation for West Ham what they did afterwards. Like this Chelsea side is right up top with the very best of the best. The squad they've got is insane. They've got as much as talent on the pitch as well as off the pitch on bench. Their depth is what going to separate them from rest and make them an unstoppable force. Individually, I love the game of João Pedro, man. Can play anywhere in front line, from left wing to right wing, to be it a striker or cam, he can do it all. And he's proving to be a statement signing for Chelsea. The guy is dominant in the air. But along with that, his work rate is outstanding. He's in the ball, abilities are off the charts. So he really does add a different dynamic to this squad. Pedro Neto, absolutely crazy game he had. His work rate is really insane. He might not dribbles past the defenders like it's nothing, but he's able to put on those extra shifts in the game, which other might not even consider. He's really growing in this Chelsea squad and becoming a permanent starter from permanent starter. We might see a Brazilian youngster be the one, because Estevão Willian balled out. He got the start and he showed the world what he's made up of. Gave an assist. Could have even gotten a goal, but still he's something else. Chelsea has gotten a star at their hands, which I'm sure we are going to see a lot more. But that's it for today, guys. If you've watched the video so far, so make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. That would help a lot. And thank you for watching the video, and peace out.